Good morning, guys. So I'm back up above the bridge on 1806, Highway 1806, just north of Ocheti Sakawi camp. Right now there was a much smaller police presence on the far side. However, I am seeing a lot of officers at this point coming streaming down the far hill. I will just show you. There is a small contingent of water protectors on the bridge, holding prayer and holding the space peacefully, as they have done the whole time. These are unarmed, peaceful water protectors. I appreciate everyone who shared yesterday. Thank you. Good morning, people. Thank you for sharing the story that no one wants the world to see. Overnight, I've had messages from NBC who are asking to share my live streams. I've also had Al Jazeera reach out who want to interview. So this message is getting out there. This message of extreme militarized police brutality against peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Everyone who was asking about my friend Lindsay, she's suffering the effects of the tear gas today, but she's okay. We're going to head up to the local casino to be able to check messages properly and get some Wi-Fi and charge devices. So this is going to be a short live stream. I just wanted to show you guys what's happening. There have been people out here all night from the water protectors, holding this space on the bridge peacefully, praying. You can see the Humvees down at the side here. You can see more of them spaced on the other side. And you can see right now more and more cars coming down the opposite hill and forming up. Everything you see coming down that hill that you see right now, that's coming down the closed 1806. The only thing that can come down that road is the police and the National Guard. Yeah, I saw stories. I heard what the live stream media did. All I say is go to my feed from yesterday. Look at 1 hour and 11 minutes, and you'll see the fire caused by a device fired from the other side of the barricades by the police and National Guard, and you'll see the water protectors putting that fire out whilst other water protectors were being fired at by the water cannon that's allegedly there to put out fires. Well, that water cannon hasn't put out fires, and it was attacking the peaceful water protectors while others of them were stamping out the fire themselves. You can find that on the live stream. Go and find it from yesterday and share it. From 1 hour and 11 minutes in for about 6 minutes, you will see that. You'll see coming down that hill over there. There goes my focus again. Interesting. It was focused perfectly a minute ago. You can see lines and lines of cars coming down that hill. All those lights you see up there, that is a mixture of the police and the military. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And just in the 5-10 minutes I've been here, there's 20 plus cars that have come streaming. They are lining up on that far side right now. Those are all police and National Guard vehicles you're seeing coming up that hill on the far side. Now, as you can see down here on the bridge, I apologize, this is not focusing right now. Okay, you see that is all there is on the bridge right now for water protectors. Peaceful, unarmed, Could be your son or daughter, could be your mother or father, could be your grandfather or your grandmother. These are unarmed water protectors. You're looking at, I'm guessing, less than 100 people there right now. Is that a fair... Lindsay, how many people would you say are actually on the bridge right now?
Probably
Less than 100 people is what I'm guessing. And if you look, I've counted over 20 cars coming down on the far side right now. These are all police. Where are they all going? From the best of my knowledge, these are police and National Guard vehicles you see streaming down. I'm going to say there's at least as many occupants in those cars as there are people on the bridge right now. Bear in mind, again, these are peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Thank you. Yes, I told you the news would say the protesters had started the fires. You go to that live stream 1 hour and 11 minutes in and you'll see how the fire was started and you'll see who was putting out the fire. For those of you that are joining and didn't see yesterday, I've been asked to give an overview. What I'm going to say now is based on what I saw and anything else that I was told by a credible source. So yesterday, around about 6:30, I had word in camp that there was people coming under fire from rubber bullets and tear gas up on the bridge. So I came up here to start live streaming. And what I personally witnessed was the temperature being about 26 degrees and dropping. They were using a water cannon against unarmed, peaceful water protectors. On the bridge that you're looking at now, you can see how that's closed in on both the left and the right. They were firing in tear gas canisters into that bridge. They were also macing people, and they were firing non-lethal projectiles. There was so much tear gas that you saw clouds of it going across the marsh here. Yesterday you heard from my friend Lindsay, who was taking blankets down to the water protectors on the front line to keep warm. And those, while she was going down, she inhaled so much tear gas that it caused her to vomit from coughing and also to wet herself. I also saw numerous cars going back to camp, people yelling for medics. I later on went back to camp personally and I spoke to medical last night. And what the head doctor there told me was 12 people had been taken for extra treatment at emergency rooms. There were at least 2 elders that had been treated. And he wasn't sure of the exact numbers, but I've heard 160 plus water protectors were treated. The major things that people were being treated for was blunt force trauma from the projectiles. They were being treated for hypothermia, and they were being treated for the inhalation of the tear gas and decontaminated from the tear gas and the mace. There was also someone who lost consciousness, and they had to use CPR to resuscitate them. I do not know, I do not believe that was an elder. I believe what they said was that was someone, it wasn't an elder. I didn't catch how old that person was. This was information that came from the medic on site. No, there are no slingshots down there. No, whatever the sheriff has been telling CNN. RT, thank you for reporting the truth. Thank you for sharing the live feeds, Wayne. Thank you. Thank you, Andy Davenport. Please share this and go to yesterday's live feed, the very first one, and look at 1 hour and 11 minutes, and you will see exactly how the fire started, exactly how it was put out. Right now, I mean, if you just look on the ground out here, I'm just going to show you the ground. When I left last night, I couldn't see this, but when I got back to my tent last night, the inside of my jacket hood was frosted up and iced. It is exceedingly cold right now. And yesterday, in this temperature, they were using a water cannon against peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Shortly, I'm going to kill this live stream because I am going to head to the casino because I need to charge devices. Need to try and also go through messages that people have sent. I have various media outlets that are reaching out for an interview. I want to try and make sure that any kind of interview that is given is not going to be misused. Because I heard last night that when I spoke with CNBC, what I said was not reported how I said it. And again, you can find me speaking and what I actually told them on my live stream, because I was live on my live stream while I was on a phone at the time. I don't know which live stream, but anyone who finds that. Yeah, I had a few hours sleep. Well, I lay down for a few hours. I didn't sleep because I kept seeing in my mind what I'd been watching yesterday. And I shut my eyes and I saw those lights you see. Paul, I don't know how many cops got hurt. Someone said one cop got hurt. I have no idea how. But I can tell you there was 160 plus people of water protectors that were treated. So, just from logic standpoint, if people were being violent on this side, do you not feel there would be more people on the other side being injured?
If we were trying to cross the bridge.
People aren't, right now people are holding prayer down there.
Yeah.
There's not an attempt here to do anything other than pray and to hold a space.
No one crossed the bridge.
No one crossed the other side of that barricade. So, Morton County Sheriff's press conference at 2 p.m. Do you know where that is?
Go back to the south side of the bridge.
You keep making arbitrary boundaries
To
as
the
to
south
where we
side
can go.
of the bridge.
Wait.
Not the south side. Leave from behind the truck and go to the south side of the bridge.
Now, why is 20 feet there okay?
Right, what they're saying right now is the people that are on the bridge, they're asking them to go to the other side of the bridge. As you can see, there's a barricade up ahead which they are not up against. So why they are being asked to move backwards at this stage is completely beyond reason. Things are calm right now. It is a public road, you are correct. There is no reason that people have to retreat from where they're stood right now.
There's no barricade
There's-
that we've crossed.
There's no barricade being crossed. You heard that live on the live stream. You heard them instructing the people standing on the public right-of-way, to telling people to move to the south side of the bridge. So I'm just going to change hands, guys. This one's too cold. It's going in my pocket for a second. It is bitterly cold out here. These people are standing, protecting and holding the ground and holding prayer right now. No one can drive down 1806 because it has been barricaded for weeks. So the argument that the people are in the way of cars driving, there are no cars that can drive that way. Right now you can see on the far side that there are battalions of, by the looks of it, fully riot gear, police or National Guard forming. I don't know phone numbers right now. Research online, call the White House, call the Army Corps of Engineers, call your governor, call your local news station, let them know what's happening. This is the story people are not seeing. There's a reason why I'm just an individual, and yesterday this was shared by Bernie Sanders. There's a reason they're sharing individuals' Facebook live streams. I'm independent, I'm not with any press. Any of the mainstream media here do not tell the story. They twist the story. You saw that yesterday with what was being put out yesterday. You saw with your own eyes from my live stream exactly what happened. You heard the rounds being fired. You saw the tear gas being fired. You saw the water cannon being used. That same water cannon that was reportedly used for putting out fires. You could see that it wasn't putting out a single fire. You all watched that yesterday. You all watched that. To the person sending me the telephoto lens, thank you. As soon as I have it, it will be days, but as soon as I get it, I will use it, and you will be able to have a better view. Right now, what I'm showing you is the far side of the barricade where the police and the National... Wow. What I'm trying to show you is the police and the National Guard. However, when I try and zoom onto that, my phone does some really funny things. Again, I'm going to remind you, this is your tax dollars that's paying for this. That is what your tax dollars are paying for right now. Look at these battalions of cars here. These Humvees. And what they're standing against, this is what they're standing against. Less than 100 people on a bridge in prayer. Unarmed, peaceful people praying on a bridge. Yeah, CSBC, NBC, ABC. Yeah, this is heartbreaking because thank you, Jacob, for coming here for Thanksgiving. Priscilla, I love you. Thank you for joining. We need you to sing and pray, Priscilla. Share this with the people that you know. Go to my live stream from yesterday and share the one that's got over 2 million views. That is the one that shows what truly happened with how the fire was started. And as people come on this feed and they're speaking badly about the people here and they're speaking badly about me, I ask you to just ignore those people and not to get into it in the comments here. The only things that I want to see on here is the heart emoticon. I want you to use the heart button because that helps this stream stay and helps it stay live. For all the trolls that are out there, they go away if you ignore them. For all of you that know me personally, you know why I'm stood here. You know what I'm doing. For those that don't know me, you can cast aspersions. But you can look down through my Facebook for months and see who I am and what I do. What? Are you wanting to?
I gotta go get my credit card. I want to book a room because I'm still covered in everything from last night. I'll be right back.
Okay, that was my friend you spoke with us last night, who got tear gassed and maced when she took the blankets up to the front line. So she's just looking at being able to get a room so she can shower and clean up, because she hasn't had a chance to do that since yesterday. Please, yeah, pray for everyone that's here. What I can tell you about protesters setting fire to the bridge, to start with, it's protectors. Secondly, the fires that I saw from up here were to keep warm. You see there's one there right now. It's not set fire to the bridge, it's to keep people warm. How cold would you say it is here right now?
Oh, probably about 25 degrees, 30 degrees maybe.
So it's below freezing in Celsius.
Yeah.
So it's below freezing here. So the reason you see fires is not for civil disobedience and unrest. It's to keep people warm. I didn't see anyone setting fire to any vehicles. If you look down there, it doesn't look like there's any Humvees or any vehicles on the far side that have been set fire to. The vehicle that you see on the bridge has always been on that bridge since, was it the 27th when they cleared the North Camp? That vehicle was set on fire then. I wasn't here, so I can't tell you factually what happened on that day because I was not here. I've been here about 2 weeks now. Huh? If you see this, how beautiful this land is, I'm going to show you the sun coming up over here. Shoot. This is the land that they're putting the pipeline through. This is the land that's going to be destroyed when that pipeline breaks, and it's not if, it's when. As you've seen all over America right now, pipelines have been breaking and polluting and being covered up. There's YouTube videos out there of how they're even covering up the extent of the damage. This is the land that we're on here right now. Just look how beautiful this is. Those are the peaceful protectors on the bridge. I ask if people are sharing this, if you please don't tag me. I have somewhere over 2,000 Facebook notifications right now. It's not helpful. I appreciate it, but it's not helpful. Also, if you are messaging me while I'm live streaming, I will get to the messages. However, I cannot look at them while I'm live streaming and continue to live stream. Yeah, people here do need your love, they need your protection, they need your healing. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but that's the battalion of riot police massed on the far side right now. And as you can see, there is, I mean, at most, there's under 100 people right now on that bridge. Yes, that is the police lined up over there, or the National Guard, I'm not sure which. It's probably a combination of both. If you're not happy your tax dollars are being spent to do this, reach out to the people in your area, reach out to the governor, reach out to the White House, reach out to Army Corps of Engineers. Let them know that this is not okay. Sorry, it's cold, my hand, I'm trying to move my, there you go, sorry. Anyone that didn't see yesterday's when you're going to see the tear gas being fired onto this bridge that you can clearly see. See where those people are stood right now, praying? Yesterday yesterday that was full of people. They were firing canister after canister after canister of tear gas into there. They were firing concussion grenades. The only way out is backwards. When there's hundreds of people on that bridge, the only way out is to trample on each other. Yesterday there was none of that. What you saw was people inhaling huge amounts of tear gas. You saw the water cannon that was being used from the front. You can go back. The bridge not set on fire. You can clearly see that. And MSBC and CNN, or whoever you said that was reporting that, that's false. And I told you yesterday what was going to be reported because I could see what was happening and I knew how it was going to be reported. That's why when that fire was set by the incendiary device, the device that came over and landed in the grass yesterday, and I had the live stream going showing exactly who was putting that out, where it came from to start with, and where the water cannon was at the time. So all those stories in the national media that are going out about the water cannon being used to put out fires, go back to my live stream yesterday, the one with 2 million plus views, look at 1 hour and 11 minutes in, and you will see for yourself exactly what happened. I saw that yesterday, that when the live streams were going viral, people were sharing those and sharing them out in Morton County, and that was being seen across the world. All of a sudden, those water cannons did stop getting used.
I'm getting a live stream of Kevin doing a live stream. Hey, your live stream's kicking ass, bro. You got 2 million views. That rocks, bro. That means people are watching.
Yeah, it was someone sent me a screenshot yesterday. Bernie Sanders shared it.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
So, anything to get the real word out. That's all I care about.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Unicorn Riot were posting yesterday. They had close-up footage. If you go and look for digital smoke signals, they have drone footage which shows exactly what the water cannons were being used for. If you look up Myron Dewey, he also will have that on his Facebook. Josue Rivera. I've mangled his name, but you'll find him. Collective Evolution's building a coalition of media for us. Fantastic. Anyone who has this live stream from yesterday, feel free to pull it down. Feel free to use it and share it via YouTube. I've got people that are hopefully editing the video to cut that 5 minutes out when the fire was started and how it was put out, so that that can be shared easily on blog posts, easily on Facebook, because I know an hour and 20 minutes of live stream is pretty hard for people to share and watch. If you do share this, try and credit where it came from and the time it was taken, if you do share it, so that people know where it was shot and know the time and the day, because this is going to be important in the future. Digital smoke signal.
Yeah, that's Dean. That sounds like a drone guy.
Yeah.
He'll be in the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to head out? Yeah. All right. Right now, guys, I'm gonna cut this for now. I'm gonna head back to the casino to charge some devices, to get Lindsay sorted out, decontaminated from yesterday properly, and to try and sort out a spot to interview on Skype with Al Jazeera, who want to hear the story that's not being told by the mainstream media, and to try and reach out to some of the other media there as well. So thank you. Please share yesterday's, and I will be back to stream again later once I've got stuff charged up and the ability to do it. Take care, guys, and thank you. Please just keep sharing this, and when you share it, let people know these are peaceful, unarmed, prayerful water protectors being brutalized by military-style police, by National Guard. Please go to those videos from yesterday and look what happened and watch with your own eyes. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are the media. Guys, take care. I'll be back with you later on.